camera even work? All my stuff's broken. Oh no, not again. God. Hi everyone, I'm back. I'm gonna be in disembodied voice, I think, by the looks of it. Jesus. Oh no. Oh, I'm installing Eve updates. Okay, cool. Oh, hi there. See, this is the reason why I don't mind having freaking Moobot, because in case a complete like system failure happens, it still has the draw running, which is good. No, everything is effed. Like my camera doesn't work. The computer is like saying nuh-uh to all of this. But let's see if I can run Eve first. If we can get the Eve going, then who cares about the camera stuff? We'll get through it. I'll just be me. Whatever. I can pick my nose and he won't even know it. But let's just see if it does capture Eve. If not, I've got to reboot again. Basically what happened, everything locked up. Everything locked up and I had to do a cold reboot. That was no bueno. No bueno. But Eve is still loading, so we'll give it a minute. Here we go. Sorry about that.
Connecting.
Alt F4, yeah, I wish, right? Alright, I was flying towards the sun, and then I was alt-tabbing to go through the patch notes so we can move on. Ooh, okay, so now it says it. Legion expansion is live. Oh, that's new. Wield the firepower of the angel. Okay, let me see. When in doubt, just reboot everything. Honestly, just like camera on, camera off, camera on, camera off. Nope. Okay, camera border can just go away for right now. There we go. All right. I don't know what my hardware choke point is. Like I've got 64. Oh, gee. Oh, well, that's upside down. I don't know. Like this is our first day attempting to multi-stream. Freaking over here. Sure, why not? So maybe that's it, but I don't know what's causing the issue. Okay. So we got a quick little patch they did there. I need to open up really quick. I know I don't have music or anything, but let's open up really quick the patch notes again. We're getting to the fun stuff. I planned the fun stuff for a little bit like around this time. So not the fun stuff, but the additional stuff. Legion expansion. Okay, there we go. Remember the crash last time? Yeah, it's kind of like that. Hey, Foley, how you doing? It kind of like that. Like at first it'll hitch, and then but this one just like flat out. No, the first one weeks ago it would hitch. I'd have like a warning, but I was doing a lot of show info on special commodities. And apparently there's like a memory bug or something if you're looking at special commodities like show info, eventually like it just crashes. So that hasn't happened since. And I've streamed other games. So anyway, then OBS, so today OBS just alt F4'd itself. It just like closed by itself, so we lost one connection. And this time the computer just completely just froze. I had to cold reboot and cross my fingers that nothing died. So I don't know what it is that's causing it, but we have the bandwidth. I'm direct to modem. I've got 64 gigs of RAM. I've got a 4060. I don't know. It's going to require some troubleshooting, but yeah. Anyway, the draw is still open, so let me just open up Moobot really quick in an emergency. Moobot, still good, right? Are we still good, Moobot? Giveaways. Yes, the Chimera BPC set is still live. There we go. Perfect. Well, it is what it is. CCP house band should cover the Doors song Waiting for the Sun and call it Dueling at the Sun. Abso-freaking-lutely. Okay. Alright, so we're in voice, and we're just in voice only, and I'm cool with that. That's fine. Alright. Now, where were we? I'm not done covering this, man. So the opportunities thing, surprisingly, it took a while to like unpack, because I was really interested in like how granular you can get when it comes to the freelance opportunities. So let me just scroll down. We went through the Omega stuff, the Omega and Neocom. Okay, the map, and then it's like big ship time. Like, there's soft stuff too. I won't get into the big soft stuff. Like, here's a direct link for in chat for anyone. Shoot, I need to open my regular chat. Hang on. Chat. Here's the link. There we go. Also, heads up, yeah, drops are on, but you need to know that these drops aren't like 5-day drops. There's a series of like 5 drops, and they're like each like 2 days. Okay, so like don't skip a day if you can help it. If you can help it, if you're into drops, okay? So this one's only lasting for a couple days, and then there's another one, and there's another one, and there's another one. It's like, I think it's 5 drops altogether, squeezed together. All right. And then I think if no one knows, here's the drops information. Okay, now let's go back to what we were doing originally. And window capture. Maybe it's all these window captures, I don't know. But every time I open OBS, it asks me if I want to run in safe mode, even though I exit it properly. So I think my OBS is effed due to a patch or something. I don't know, but let me find. Let me get the link. Sorry, the right window. I honestly might have to like do a complete ground up rebuild of the stream and like reinstall OBS from scratch and just figure this out. But anyway, cancel plus window cap. This is just for the notes, expansion notes. Okie dokie 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 doke. And we're just gonna make you a little, like, I don't run out of memory. I don't understand, but anyway. Here, let's do this. Okay. Where were we? Scroll, scroll, scroll. So we've been through that. Now we're on New Eden map. Random neutrino. Yeah, it could be the if it was the coronal mass ejections that we were expecting, we weren't sure if they were going to hit Earth or not. Wouldn't be surprised. We'd be looking at an event. We'd be looking at a major event. This is not from that. New Eden map has received usability update focused on making it features easier to access and interact with. Okay, so there's filters and more action buttons, and I happen to be up early and working on some stream stuff at like 5 a.m. So I had a marquee on and I was able to kind of get a first glimpse of it. So let's take a look at the map. Let's look at the map. It's a double solar flare, by the way. Okay, let me just make sure there's not a whole bunch of junk on my screen here. Let me here we go. Let me just check, make sure you can see it. Okay, good. Okay, so here's map. It's very tiny. So I'm noticing like a UI, I would say UX, but UI change slowly happening where everything's in the, not everything, but there's more sorting happening. There's more action on the bottom of windows. Anyway, not that it matters. It's just stuff that I notice. So it's currently filtering by sex status, activity, incursions. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's zoom out. Industry. Hobby jobs started in the last 24 hours. Research. Oh, okay, this is very interesting. Yeah, the purple. Yeah, you know what? Let me change that. Good point. User interface. I like this is my custom theme, but let's just go. Don't judge me. Let's go Caldari or Galante or Photon. What's Photon? Or Imtar. I think Carbon will be easiest to see. Okay. Ah, son of a bitch. Maybe I have to hit the map again. Okay, well that worked. Okay, so you're supposed to be able to flatten the map. My understanding at Eve Fan Fest was that there was something, I didn't get to see this part, that it was supposed to look, if you flatten the map, it's supposed to look something like Dotlan. Yes, space, it's black, imagine that. Very goth. No, it's space. And I saw Marquee flattening it, I think. So, well, let's take a look. First things first. So, corporation, if I click corp and I go my corp members, the hell? What does that do? Oh shit. Ho ho ho. I can see what my peeps are doing. What? Drunken Beaver what? What? Okay, hang on, hang on. Are we busy? Are we busy in places? Huh. My corp members. Interesting. I wonder if that's like a CEO thing or not. Impounded deliveries, offices. Yeah, we have our office. Interesting. Okay, well, that's a little bit of OPSEC, eh? All right, let's take a look at the other one. Factional warfare. Oh, I'm being locked on. Someone's going for it. Someone's going for it. Are you going to do it? Are you Concord Dukin? Let me take a look. Hang on. I think I'm being fired upon. Or is it just... Oh, it's fireworks. It's just, Jesus. The bounty is there, but... Thank you. Oh, you too much. You're too much. Oh my gosh. Okay. So going back to the map, we're just going to have some background fireworks. Okay, let's see. What else? Insurgencies. Oh, sorry. Factional warfare. So it does allow you to drill down. It's too funny. Services. Okay. So stations probably. Clone Bay. That's useful. Sometimes. Ah, dude. I hate... Normally, what I would do is I would, like, right-click in space and go to stations and then go to, like... You know, show info and then be like, okay, does it have cloning here or not? That's how I would do it. But just to have it specifically there, awesome. To show you. Insurance, okay, moving on. Planets. Oh, PI. I'm kidding. I will be working on PI and learning that. Okay, geography. What? Just sex. Okay, sex status. Sino fields. Ooh, mama. There's a lot of Sino going on. Okay. So it's easier. Like the metaliminal storms. I can never pronounce that. Sex status. Of course. That's normal. Bounty payout adjustment. Ooh. So ESS stuff. That's what I think is going. Is that ESS? No. What's bounty payout? ESS and faction warfare, probably. What's interference? Station count, sex status, region, actual color. Oh. Okay. Stats. Okay. Here we go. Stats. Oh, come here. It takes a second. Average pilots in space. Okay, good. So it's a whole lot easier and more user friendly. That's it. TLDR map is more user friendly. Because before your options were in the top left-hand corner and you had to like figure out how to sort it. It was a little hard. But that's okay. So that's continuing on. Stats, industry. That's on stats. Pirate and police ships destroyed. Here we go. Pilots and police ships destroyed in the past 24 hours. It's been busy. Okay. It's pirate, sorry. Escape pods destroyed in the last 24 hours. Yeah, where's as anyway. What other stats can we choose? Ships destroyed in the past hour. What's going on in Aldranet? 71 ships. Oof. Ooh, and Peregrine Falls. Okay. All right. Anyway, moving on. Industry. So you can, look at your jobs and, let's see, jobs started in the last 24 hours? Or... If this is... So this isn't me at all. This is just... Oh, shit. Okay, this actually gives you a high-level view of, like, who's where... Yeah. Okay, so where's the highest amount of manufacturing happening? Probably in Jeddah right now, right? So it says 4,344 jobs started in the last 24 hours. Abstract view. Got it. Thank you. Okay. That's kind of interesting. That for the economy minded, people who play with the economy, that could actually, if you really think about it, you can sniff out like manufacturing hubs in nullsec, wherever really, but you can use that power for good and evil. One job started in the last 24 hours, 20 jumps. Okay, cool. All right, activity. Go back to activity. So let's see. Edencom Fortress, Triglavian Minor Victories, Edencom Minor Victories, Incursions. Okay, let's zoom out. Incursions. Sancha Incursion, staging system, 41 jumps. Okay, how about one of these? 14, it just tells you. Okay, that's fine. Sov! Alright, let's have some fun with Sov. Sov space. All factions and alliances. What happens if I just click on that? Empire and Pirate, military, recent Sov changes? Okay. What does it say? Let's double down on here. Goon Swarm Federation gained sovereignty. Northern Coalition, so NC, lost sovereignty. Ooh. Ooh, so you get to see some micro stuff going on. Pirates. Galante Fed. Oh, let's zoom out. Okay, I kind of like this. I like this to know like where the action's at right now. What about over here? Pokven. Amar. Okay, whatever. Galante. No. There's more. It's more juicy down here in Wicked Creek and Scalding Pass. Goon Swarm gained Sov. Ministry of Inappropriate Footwork gained Sov. Moist Alliance lost sovereignty. Out of the Blue gained sovereignty. Out of the Blue lost sovereignty. Okay. I like this. It's easier to navigate is all. Based on standings. Interesting. Okay. And personal. But my assets. They're kind of okay. So you can see where your assets are. Okay. Just the visualization is nice. My fleet members, my cargo. My cargo illegality. Hey, you drug heads. Drugs are good in game, okay? Oh my god, my PI colonies. We'll come back to that later. Okay, so all this just to show you, look, it looks pretty darn good. I approve this map, but how do I flatten the map is the question. Focus current location, focus home station. I do like, for the new bro, or maybe not even the new bro, maybe you've moved around or whatever and you're like, I want to get back to my home station. It'll lead you there just by the click of the house. Abstract layout. Is this the or was that the flat? What? Was I looking at flat? That doesn't look flat. Though, I don't see... This is a matter of preference. I'm curious. Layout on the bottom left. Constellation, region. Constellation. Yeah. Ooh, okay. System. Whoa. I like that. Okay. Some people this is eye cancer, but just seeing it is pretty to me. Anyway. But usability. Yeah. Constellation. By region. Oh, that's nice. I'm sure this has all been in the game before, but I just couldn't have been bothered to figure it out, how to filter it in the top left. That's nice. That's a good way of introducing someone to, like, the regions of space. All right, what else? Layout, more. System, constellation, all, region selection, with access, jump bridge. Oh, yeah. Freaking jump bridges. And then we go constellation. And then we go system. Dude. Okay, so one of these days I'm going to go ahead and fire on a jump bridge. I just want to see if someone's going to answer the door. Okay, so it doesn't really flatten the map, but I think I saw Marquis go to like settings. I'm not even sure if he's still online, but you know what? Let me do a shout out for him. If it's a time zone thing, you never get to catch him. Shout out to Marquis Dragon. Make sure I'm spelling Twitch / make sure there's no underscore. That's Nerve. That's someone else. Yeah. Okay. Good. Is he still online? No, he's offline. Okay. Let's do a shout out to Mark. And he is the most wonderful man in the universe. Marquis is the tits in the best way. He has a glorious beard and he knows all the things, as far as I'm concerned. He would say he doesn't, but I miss seeing his face was always on the billboard in Jita 44. Always on the face, always there as like the most bountied person known to man. But anyway, 2D is supposed to come later. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okay. I bet you it's in the patch note. Like there's some like patch notes that are dropping. Known issues. Let's see. I'm just looking at a different webpage real quick. Oh, here we go. Here's the latest patch notes. Sorry, OBS. Properties. This one. And let's... Okay. So this one was earlier today, but full overview of the contents can be found here, which we were already doing. Omega... Oh, yeah. So if you don't know already, if you are Omega'd, do head over to the NES, grab your free 10-plex. It's like a week's worth, basically. So Omega Capsules can claim a gift of 10-plex, added an offer of 7 days Omega for 10-plex, so basically a week's worth. Let me just see. Defect fixes. So they had some quick fixes. UI. The My Mercenary Dens window will now be remembered if it plays. Yeah, so I mean, it's an expansion drop. Stuff's gonna break, or you don't know until you go live as a dev, right? You just don't know. You don't know. All right. Now, so that's the map. So unfortunately, we don't get to see what the 2D flattened version of it is. And that, my understanding from FanFest was it's supposed to be kind of Dotlan-y. Kind of looking like Dotlan. Also found out that the guy who ran Dotlan also quit EVE years ago. So this is a good opportunity for CCP to jump in the Dotlan kind of visual, if you will. And let's move on. Let's see here. Let me go to Moobot. All right. Chimera BPC set. I'm going to draw that in like 5 minutes. That's a massive can of BPCs for a Chimera. And it's on the house. As per usual, it's from the EVE community to the EVE community. Whatever you donate to RAF about, it goes back out. Simple, simple, simple. All right, now, back to business. We need to get to the ships. We want to get to the yummy part. I want to get to the yummier part. It's all yummy, but let's go. Sorry, multitasking. I had everything set up and then my computer froze. So, what are you going to do? No. I'm a professional, I swear. I'm trying to be anyway. Legion expansion notes. Okay, we did that. SOV. I am not going to go through the SOV changes or the new exploration upgrades. We went over those yesterday, but the TLDR is that Nullsec's going to get a lot of love in terms of spawning and respawning, or spawn rates and chance of escalations in exploration is the TLDR on that. I will just gloss over it, but here it is in chat. I put the link in there, and let me just add the window back to OBS. God help me. Okay, here we go. I think that's the one I want. Is that the one I want? I think that's the one I want. Yes, there's a bunch with regard to exploration upgrades. Now, anyone that's been here long enough knows that I have literally scanned thousands of sites down over the years. So it's of particular interest. But I don't want to get too into it. There's a lot. It gets pretty granular. But there are system effect generator upgrades that are also occurring, so you know how you can end up with those metaliminal storms, those effects that can be that you can land in a system. They say they are introducing a new type of upgrade with Legion, which players can install in SOV hubs to provide a set of bonuses to all ships in the solar system. So you can now do that. The electricity generator, which gives all ships in the system 25% bonus to cap, recharge, or whatnot. So that is a big freaking deal, especially if you're defending, my God, or offense. Let's see. Yeah, all ships in the system get 5% armor. So that's its own metaliminal. So these generators you can put up. I know I'm not doing the Explo part any justice whatsoever, but it's kind of big. There's some stuff about Skyhook. Upon destroying a Sov hub and conquering a system in Null, players now have the choice to pay ISK to convert any remaining skyhooks within their newly acquired system for the first hour after claiming Sov by selecting Manage Skyhook. So you get to basically take it over within the hour once you've got it. There is a BPC conversion. I won't go over that. You guys have eyeballs. Yeah, basically all your Skyhook are belong to us. Yeah. This is an old video. Oh god, I feel old. All right, now we're up to the good stuff. I mean, the pew pew stuff. The Barbaroga. It's a new Trig Marauder. Skill bonuses. Actually, you know what? Let's just open it up in Eve. Can I open it up in Eve without crashing? Babar. Oh god, I might crash. God, please don't crash. I don't know what my wow, Babar B8. You know, I'm just gonna copy this and then paste that into Eve. I'll switch screens in just a second. Let's look at it in the way we know. I'll read it out first. Ah, yes, the baby yoga. I call it the Baba Yaga, but it's the Barbaroga, and yes, it does have history actually in Europe. But anyway, so it's a precursor battleship, 7.5% super title, entropic disintegrator, increased to optimal range and tracking speed. Marauders overall from its 7.5% bonus to armor repair amount, 20% bonus to supra-tidal entropic disintegrator, maximum damage multiplier bonus. It's a lot of word salad, but let's just say it's good. Good stuff is good. More pew pew. Roll bonus has 100% bonus to remote armor repair. Now, for those who haven't been around for a while and like just come back for expansions, reading the roll bonus on like a show info for most ships, it tells you what it's about. It's telling you like, hey, fit me this way, baby, fit me this way, right? So, for instance, the roll bonus for the Baba Yaga or Barbaroga is 100% bonus to remote armor repair range. 50% reduced energy newt cap needed, 50% reduced remote armor repair cap needed, 50% reduced smart bomb cap need. Very interesting. 100% bonus to tractor beam range. Yep. 70% reduction to MJD reactivation delay. That's huge. 70% reduction. Sorry, I had to scratch my nose, but you can't see me. 70% reduction to to MJD. Kind of nice. And can fit Bastion modules. But wait, there's more. First off, to get the ball rolling on it, the BPCs for the Barbaroga can be obtained by performing invention jobs on Leshak BPCs, okay? Just so that you know. Just so you know. There's a lot of people asking, someone's asking for one ISK in local. Here, let me just unshare this. Here we go. So there's literally none available, but I know people are cooking them. We know some people in chat are currently cooking the Barbaroga. I'm not sure. Will this give us like the THX? Is there a way to THX this bitch? You know, like the intro. There's gotta be a way. Hang on. Barbaroga. No. Show info. But I don't have the intro. No. Simulate ship? No. Okay. Oh, wait. It might be here. Can I? Bottom left. Bottom left. Simulate ship. Shown ship tree. Well, we can see it in the tree. Ooh, I can't actually sit in it. I can sit in a Zern, but I can't. I'm going to have to change that. I love trig ships. I fucking love the Kikimora. Okay, anyway, going back to the point. So it's Tech 2 Marauder. Where is the THX? Right click, show cinematic. Right click. Oh, okay. Right click, right click, right. Oh, that's dumb. It's not working there. It's probably in. Ah, nope. Curses. Oh, on ship tree. Oh, okay. Got it. Just so ship tree, trigs, scroll over, Marauder. Nope. Okay, maybe I do have to be docked up. Well, let's find out. In the interim, let's go ahead and pick a winner for the Chimera entire BBC set. Hello, Raph. Do you know there's a... Yes, I know of one bounty on my head anyway. Let's pick a winner for the Chimera BBC set. And I got Kidney Beans. Kidney Beans, if you are still in the chat, I would love your in-game name, please. Let's see if it's a docking-only issue or not. And we'll give Kidney Beans a while to answer. We'll give him a few minutes, otherwise we will re-roll on that massive BBC set. No, Kidney Beans! We'll give him a few minutes, because I know everyone can be busy adulting. I try not to re-roll too fast, give everyone a chance, right? Okay, so now that we're here in station, can I... No, there is no preview. Damn, okay. Well, we tried. We tried. Yeah, Salmonus, that freelance job is called Hunt Down a Streamer. I'm totally down with it, too. I mean, you gotta test it out, right? And if you get my body... that if you get the frozen corpse, if you read further into it, like you expand the freelance job, you'll you'll see there's 500 mil just for my body. Never mind the rest. Beans not in chat, really? Kidney Beans, nobody. They were so happy with, they were so supportive too. Like yesterday, saying, "Welcome back, missed ya." Da 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 da. All right, I'm gonna double check chat. Kidney beans. And also my stuff crashed, so I can't blame anyone. Oh, sorry, man. Oh, that sucks. Okay, reroll. I got Poisonous with double S. Oh, yeah. Damn, sorry, dude. There you go. All right, so you get an entire Chimera BBC set. Congratulations. Hang on, let me archive this. Don't, if you type claim, the bot hates it. Just don't. It works in other channels, but not in mine. I found that people were like botting the claim. Like I'm not calling names, but I did notice some like kind of sus behavior where it was just for no good reason, exclamation point claim was being typed into chat. Like, so I've kept it so that it's more fair and people can just give me their in-game name. That's it. That's all. I'm just happy. Can't you tell? Yeah, I can. Hang on. I got the multi-chat open. There he is. Senyaka Sesor. All right. Let's get this draw taken care of. Chimera. Or Chimera. You can kill me later. It's fine. So here you go. This is in... Oops, that's not the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for... There's actually got two kicking around somewhere. Hang on. I think it was a Mar 8, which we were just in. Too much stuff everywhere. It's time to clean up. There we go. This one. This is the baby you're getting. You got 19 BPCs, capital. It's all there. It's all there, baby. Do enjoy. Create contract. You can pick it up in a Mar 8. That's where it was gifted from. So here you are. Oh, not Baba Roga. Oh, God. Senyaka Sesor. Come on, clipboard. Do your job. There we go. And we'll get rid of that. Congrats, my dude or dudette. So it's in a container called $Chimera 1. And remember, when you raff, you win. That's the motto. Laugh a little. Laugh rhymes with raff. Find something to laugh at. Even if it's at my own expense, I don't care. Laughter's good for the soul. All right. I'm gonna stop space bombing now. Okay, moving on. Let's see. Let's start another draw because that's what we do. It's community-driven stuff. So, let's see. Contract has been instantly accepted, just like the 1000-plex. Ooh, yeah. The police, the Popo police skin. I said we were gonna do that. The Hound Republic view market details. Cool. Yeah, this was gifted earlier to the stream to give away, so let's do that. Let's do the Hound Popo. I mean, the Hound Police Republic police skin. Hound Republic. Police skin. These police skins for the next 20 some odd hours are available if you purchase Plex. The more Plex you buy, the more police skins you get, and these skins have been like never released before as far as I know of. So here we go. Create and exclamation point wrap for a chance to win that. Of course, I'll throw in something extra as per usual. All right, now back to covering more stuff. So the Baba Yaga, and by that I mean the Barbaroga. I'm so afraid of this thing crashing again. But when you look at the overview, yeah, it explains everything. When in doubt, even if you're brand new to, if someone is like brand new to the game, I'd highly recommend do a show info on like whatever ship you got going on that you want to train into, and just look at the role bonus. It's guiding you, saying, hey, here's what I want to do. Here's what I want you to do this like with me, right? So it's gonna be a biatch to build. But we already know someone in chat that's getting 1 or 2 tomorrow by the looks of it. But yeah, no, that's pretty cool. It's pretty good. So very interesting. But let's move on to the next one, which is super juicy as well. Let me go and share that screen again. There we go. Okay, I think that's the screen I want. So we read out the role bonuses. BPCs for it can be obtained by performing invention on Leshak BPCs. And there's like a video and all. You know what? I'm going to click the video. I probably don't have sound turned on for this tab. Hang on. Let me turn on sound for this tab. Hang on. Properties. Capture audio. Okay. Properties. Expansion notes. Okay. Might be loud. I don't know. But here you go. Here's what she sounds like. And looks like in action. R&D is taking my core 1.5 days. Whew. Look at that beast. What a beast. Fun. Needs a better skin. But anyway, we'll leave that to the skinners. And here we are. Sorry, I'm a little excited and my mic is like entirely too close. It keeps moving. My mic arm is also broken. Everything's breaking on me. Everything's breaking on me. All right, now we're on to the we've got the new Angel Dreadnought. Sarathiel. OMG. This is going to be something else. All right, so we'll read over this. There's an ad. Sorry. I've only got like 2 ads an hour. So, sorry. You can't hear me. Sorry, lost soul. I would gift you a sub, but I'm kind of broke. I'm waiting for Twitch to pay me. God damn it. Anyway, so New Angel Dreadnought Sarathiel. All right, so this is where it gets really interesting. It can be interesting if you just grok this for a moment. So it's capital. Dreadnought, 10% bonus to capital projectile turret fall off. Okay. Mimitar to Dreadnought, 10% bonus to capital projectile turret damage. Okay. Moving down to roll bonus, can fit a siege module. This will be important in like 2 seconds. You can move at 10% velocity, which is still a snail's speed, but you can at least move. Excuse me. You can move at 10% velocity while in siege mode. And what's even awesomer, you can fit a capital MJD on this biatch. Look at it. Ugh, it looks so good. All right. So that's kind of like the big OMG that's going on right now. You can activate the capital MJD while in siege mode while you're moving. So you know how people get booped? Right? Just think of the booping. To think of the booping and think of the MJD, that's a big deal. 25% bonus to warp speed and warp acceleration. 25 bonus to cap projectile turret damage, and 5 times penalty to Entosis Link cycle time. So, to be expected, but just that siege module bit with the MJD and being able to move around, like hustle just a little bit, That's kind of a big freaking deal. So BPCs of the Sarathiel, I'm sorry CCP if I'm mispronouncing that, blueprints for it can be obtained from the Malachim Zealots LP store, which can be found in Zarzak or in the Angel Pirate Insurgency FOB. Yeah, we can look at this in-game. It'll be easier. But let's take a look at the action. Show us an MJD! Show us an MJD! Come on, come on, come on. Oh, it did! It did MJD out. Okay. Well played. Point made. Alright, cool. So there's that. And then there's balance changes. There's quite a few without getting into like the weeds too much because we already did that yesterday. So you're welcome to watch yesterday's VOD if you want like a deeper dive into this, but I'll go over some of the stuff. Number of fighter tubes. Sorry, I came in. We did that. So there's been some balancing in terms of pirate faction dreadnoughts and remote repairers and logi cruisers. So remote repairers, I'm just going to skip to those. They've added a 10% bonus when heating all remote armor, shield, and mute adaptive repairers. In parentheses, this is in addition to the cycle time bonus they currently have while heated. So it's plus 10%, quite literal. This bonus is improved to 15% on T3 cruisers, with the offensive support processor subsystem from the heat bonus with level 5 skills. So basically, remote repairers get more healing or repairing done by 10% if you overheat. Logi cruisers, Oneros, or I call it the Oneros, maybe it's the Oneros, but yeah, it's 15% reduction in armor plate mass penalty per level of Logi. Base velocity is changed, like just these little balance things they're tweaking, right? Like velocity is 20 from 230 meters per second to 245, so I won't. Scimitar, we see a lot of scimitars on grid. So scimitars, the new bonus is a 15% reduction in shield extender signature radius penalty per level of Logi. Now MJD is old, yeah. MJD is it's been around forever, but to be able to MJD while even just moving and in siege mode, that's hot. That's sexy. Guardian, 7.5 bonus to armor hit points. Okay, so there's a lot of tweaking with armor plates and shield extenders. In short, without again going bullet by bullet. Strategic cruiser offensive support subsystems. There's more power grid available to the Tengu offensive, Legion offensive, Proteus offensive, and Loki offensive. So their support processor subsystems just give more power grid, which is huge, 75 and 60 between the two. So that's good. Now there's also a additional implant set. So Savior implant set, I shouldn't say additional, but Savior implant set now grants an equal amount of reduced cap need for remote repairers alongside the reduced cycle time bonus it already has. So let's read that again just in case it's word salad. Savior implant set now grants an equal amount of reduced cap need for remote repairers alongside the reduced cycle time bonus it already has. This will mean that Saviors will no longer increase the capacitor cost, so Saviors implants will no longer increase the cap cost per second needed to sustain the higher remote repair throughput they provide to subcap remote repair modules. This is like some big brain stuff. It can be intimidating if you just started Eve and you just happen to catch the stream. And then it gives a little bit of backstory, saying the Savior implant set was powerful in some circumstances, blah, 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 blah. I'll let you guys read through that. Remote repair diminishing returns adjustment. So there's been adjustment to that as well. I'm not going to get into that. Cruisers. Let's see. Thorax. So the Thorax has max velocity improved by 10 meters per second and power grid output improved from 820 to 860. Again, they provide the reasoning behind that below it. The Rupture, which we do see a lot of. The medium projectile damage bonus per level of Minmatar cruisers increased from 5 to 10. A medium projectile rate of fire per bonus. This is interesting. Of Minmatar cruiser replaced with a 7.5% bonus to medium projectile tracking speed per level, and the drone bay is up from it's 40 up from 30 megabits per second, which is good. Excursion Navy issue damage bonus per level of Galante cruiser reduced from 20 to 17.5%. I'm just going through as high level as I can, but I mean, they wrote pretty good notes, I have to say. The Mermy! Yeah, the Mermy. Good old Myrmidon. Navy issue cargo capacity is now up to 560 meters cubed compared to 400, and it's got a bonus to web drones. Harbinger Navy issue added a new bonus, 10% reduction to the cap cost of medium energy turrets per level of MR BC. Mining barges, they did update the reprocessed materials on mining barges, so they now match the ship blueprints. I was not aware of that it didn't. Obviously, I don't mind that often. Factional warfare and insurgencies reduced the amount of scorched navigation log items needed to turn in for the Navy scanning upgrade BPC crates from 100 to 10. Literally, not a RAF thing. So for those of you who do participate in faction warfare and insurgencies, that sounds like a big deal. And then this is what I think a bunch of us like space jizzed all over the place yesterday going through it. And I'm zooming in for a reason to make a point. Okay, maybe I zoomed in too much. Sorry. And we're not at the Titan part yet. Here we go. Quality of life. Oh, fuck. I had it. I need to stop resizing this. Here we go. Quality of life improvements. With a handshake emoji. Kind of looks like a heart. It says, it's now possible to see how damaged a laser crystal is in your inventory in the tooltip by hovering your mouse cursor over it. Thank freaking God, finally. If I had my camera, you could hear the smile in my voice. Just something so simple, quality of life. You can actually see how damaged laser crystal is just by hovering your mouse over it in your inventory. Love it. Thank you, CCP. Love it. Surgical strike. Increase the resistance of energized membranes, armor coatings, armor hardeners, shield hardeners, and shield amplifiers by about 11%. Yeah, that tooltip. It's they knew it. They even put a freaking emote or emoji. It's the only emoji in the entire expansion notes. Let me take a look at my Moobot. All right, last call on the Hound Republic police skin. Okay, here we go. So for the big boys and Titans and super carriers, there are of course updates to be noted. Increase the damage of single target Titan Doomsday weapons to 2.4 mil, up from 2 mil. Like, they needed more. So basically they want more Titans to blow up. Added a new skill book, Advanced Doomsday Operation. Hilarious, which increases the damage of Titan super weapons by 7.5% per skill level. Again, new skill book, Advanced Doomsday Operation, increases the damage of Titan super weapons by 7.5% per skill level. Now, I'm going to assume it's going to be 5 out of 5, right? So that'll be 37.5% if you max this out. 37.5% if you max this out to more damage. So anyway, increase the Titan armor plate. See, we've seen armor plate and shield extenders go up across the board. Bonus to 500%, up from 300%. Increase super carrier armor plate and shield extender roll bonus to 400 from 200. So on one hand, they're like, hey, here's a whole bunch more damage. If you train up, it's 37.5% more damage from Titan super weapons. But yet we're going to increase, they're also going to increase the shield extender roll bonus and the super carrier armor plate as well. Interesting. The salvos I won't get into. Here's a pretty picture of an avatar doing pew pew. Love it. And here, this is the commentary behind those changes. It's the Titan Doomsday weapons have not kept up I'm going to zoom out so I can read it all. Titan Doomsday weapons have not kept up with the metagame and have therefore been given a significant buff, just like I just mathed out for you guys above, right? The survivability of Titans and supercarriers has also been increased with stronger armor plate and shield extender bonuses. Combined, there should be more opportunities for the game's largest ships to take the field and make a difference. Fighters will now be more sustainable during engagements, decreasing the time they spend being recalled and rearmed. I don't know personally a lot about this stuff. I don't play with. I want to sit in a Titan one day, but for the big boys and the non-smooth brains, here you go. Space superiority fighters were applying too well to subcap ships and have therefore had their damage to these ships decreased without impacting their anti-fighter role. So basically, TLDR, Doomsday weapons did not keep up in the metagame. And now they've been given a huge buff, and survivability of Titans and supercarriers is now increased as well. All right, next up, let's do the draw. Let's do the draw here. Hang on. Sweepy, I got a Hound Republic police skin for you. We're gonna wait to see if they're still kicking around or if they got kicked out because I disconnected earlier. Oh yeah, there you are. Good. Just need you in game name, that's all. And then we'll start another draw. Maybe another gecko, because you know what? It's expansion drop day. To heck with it. Sorry, I'm just looking for one of my billion tabs. Where's my chat tab? No one can answer that but me. Okay, I'm just gonna reopen another chat tab. Ugh, I think because everything crashed so hard. Sir King Partisan. Oh yeah, that's right. There you go. Boop. Give me 1 second. And Babaroga. I think it means the witch. Someone mentioned if you were to like Dr. Google Babaroga, all the ships are named for a reason the way they are. But anyway, let's find that skin. Nope. Police. Excuse me, pardon me. Create contract. Here we go. Private next. And here, have some janitors. Clean up your mess. Here you go. Raf, you win. 07 to you. Clean up your act. Have some janitors. All right. And don't thank me. Just thank the EVE community. I'm just the one that just facilitates the draws. That's all there is to it. Now let's go back to the nope, that's Google. No, that's the wrong window. Here we go. Properties. Expansion notes. Oh, it is the right window. Okay, never mind. I just need to go to the right tab. Aha! Okay. Let's take a look here. Let's get another draw open and then we'll finish off because we're almost done. We've gone through the meat of things. Absolutely. So let's go Gecko. Those still kick around. Whether you can use them or not, they're amazing drones to have. They're worth about 300 mils. So if you haven't already, start collecting them if you can. Especially from this stream, I still have like 8 of them to give away. So exclamation point Raf for a chance to win a Gecko. It is now freaking open. Best luck, everyone. All right, now back to this redesigned cruisers. So they worked some art, which is good. 5 T1 cruisers and their 11 variants have been graphically redesigned. It tells you more which ones in particular. So Amar Mauler and the T2 variants, Sacrilege and Devoter, the Omen and the Omen Navy issue and Zealot. The Thorax and the Vigilant, Sibylle, Deimos and Phobos, the Celestis and its T2 variants, so the Orazio and Lachesis, and the Scythe and the T2. Someone followed? Oh my god. Braska7, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Riff Raff Army. Check your emotes. And if you have an 07 next to your name and you don't know why, there were some gifted subs yesterday. And, well, there's like 51 emotes. So enjoy the ad-free experience. So there you go. Thank you. 07 to you. Thank you for that follow. Welcome. We're just going over the expansion notes. More high level. And we already dug our feet in, dug our heels into everything else, so we're just about to wrap this bit up. Let's see. Art. So we just went over that. Audio. This is going to be interesting. There was a couple questions about this yesterday, but updated audio for ship effects. It says armor repair and remote armor repair. So then the audio for the modules are being updated for like armor and remote armor rep, hull repair and remote hull, shield booster and remote shield booster, armor hardener and shield hardener. And there was a lot of question marks in chat yesterday. What? Modules have sounds? Yes, they do. It says module sounds now play, loop, and stop correctly based on usage. This is mega important. They fixed issues with the sound effects attenuation during camera zoom. Thank you for that, CCP. You have no idea how much I personally appreciate that. Being a zoom in and zoom out chronic person. Remote module system improved to accommodate better audio integration, increased variation on repeating sounds. I like that. That's just more flavorful. It's easier on the ears, right? And there you go. We're excited to see what you do with the updates coming in the Legion expansion. We'd love for you to get involved. And they have a link to the EVE Online Discord in the EVE Online forums. And that covers as much as possible. We did crash the stream a couple times, but yeah, that covers the meat of it. I hope these past many hours have been at least somewhat educational, but yeah, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good, I gotta say. So apparently there is a bounty on me, and let's go ahead and I'm gonna get into like a battle venture and see if we can make someone rich, 500 million rich. Because my corpse is worth 500 million. God damn it. Alright, let's get into a battle venture. You know what? Let's turn on the sound in-game. Let's do the music. Sure, why not? Let's turn that stuff up. It's not on right now, but it'll start up eventually. Let's go battle. There we go. Battle venture 2025. I'm going to make it annoyingly pink or green. Here we go. Also, if anyone ever wants any fits or wants to share fits, you're welcome to. You're welcome to join the Rap About It channel in game. People ask general questions and all sorts of stuff. So, oh, I'm in the wrong station. Am I in the wrong station? I'm in the wrong station. Duh. Caldari provisions. Undock. So there you have it, ladies and gents. We've got a draw for a Gecko open. We've got the Legion expansion has dropped. There's been some quick little ninja patches here and there. Oh, look at that. There's music again. I miss EVE music.
Warp drive active.
Also, if you didn't know, if you head over to the EVE launcher and hit Control F, and I think it's colon. Oh shoot, colon. Someone help me out here. It's to get the jukebox back. It's like an Easter egg. A colon. Permabank? No, I can't remember. HTFU. There you go. HTFU.
Docking request accepted.
Thank you, Circadian. Oh, that subscription thing's like way in the way, isn't it? Here, let's move this over here. I have goals. Okay. And then it turns off as soon as you dock back up. Okay, perfect. So let's get a battle venture going. And can I get the name of that Corp one last time, or did I put it into Notepad? No, I had it in Notepad and then my computer crashed. So anyway. So 37.5% more Titan advanced weaponry damage. That's disgusting if you get it to 5. Hey, Fan. How you doing, Fan? Missed you. Let's find a fit. Thank you. Empress's Court. That's what it was. So here's an example of the latest and greatest freelance jobs. Hunt down a streamer. This is for fun. Oh, there's a total of 5. Okay, we're gonna have up to 5 participants, but there's one person that's active right now. So it's a freelance Soldier of Fortune combat. Soldier of Fortune means it's an opportunity for people who are interested in combat against other players. So in this case, it says the objective is damage the Capsuleer, location anywhere, me, the streamer, and then there's a description. It says, we are testing the freelance opportunities by making you hunt down a Twitch streamer. Your target for this opportunity is Raph about it, and it links to the stream because it was the one fiddling with the opportunities at the moment I created this. You should duel them or wait to be in low sec or null sec. I'm gonna head to low sec, as high sec you'll get Conquer Dukened, right? Extra income. Bring me their frozen corpse and I'll pay you 500 million ISK. No, you can also be from their corporation. So this person's promoting AWOXing of my own corporation, created by so and so. And yeah, so let's do this. If you don't know, if you're just popping in and you have no idea what the hell we're talking about, Legion just dropped today. And along with it are freelancer opportunities, and it's exactly what it sounds like. So if I go to like opportunities, freelance jobs, and filter it, say I want to do mining, let's put it in the list format. Ice needed. I'll let you figure it out from here. We've covered this a few times. But you can set up opportunities like no one's business. It can be used for evil or good. So you have to be careful when accepting some of these. So like, for example, we saw a problem with perhaps gankers trying to lure miners who may be like T2 fit, right? Like are really well fit into 0.5. You know what I mean? It really depends. But it's really cool because it can also be used as a recruiting strategy as well. There's so much that can be done. So much that can be done. All right. So there you go. So I'm going to go ahead and head over to probably Amazon. Whoever wants to claim my body, they can. But I'm going down. I'm not going down without a tiny fight at least. Let's see. We can go Battle Venture. But let's not. Let's go here. Let me find something. What do I want to go down in? We got a Battle Venture. Or we can try. We can actually try. Where's my dramatic? I want dramatic. 2024 dramatic. I can go down in a dram. Let's make it worth it. Let's make it worth it on the kill board. Sure, why not? Actually, I'm not sure how much this fit is. Let's see. Dram is one of my favorite ships of like all time because it reminds me of a Cylon Raider. Nerd. But it's also a lot of fun. It's on rails and I mean, you show info the freaking Dram and it's skills, fitting. What am I looking for? Overview. Schmexy. Anyway. 80 mil. All right. So we'll go Dram. I'm going to name it after, for those who don't know, I do name ships that I'm like freshly building after the most recent subscriber or resubber or gifter of sub. So give me a minute here while I fit this and get into the ship. And yeah, so if anyone wants to partake in that, look up Empress's cohort and then freelance jobs will be the tab on any corporation window, show info window. If they have any open, you click on that and then you click accept. So if someone wants to make 250 mil really freaking fast that's watching, meet me in Tama if I can make it that far. Otherwise, if you get my corpse, send it to Velia Deviluk and they'll send you 500 million ISK. You may as well sign off with that, right? Right, let's have some fun. It's all about fun around here. Okay, let's fit this biatch. I got my baby Nos. Oh yeah, now I remember this thing. Okay, let's see. Item hanger. No. We got nanite repair. We got some fusion. What's my range on fusion? 8 point. Yeah, okay, got it. I have not run one of these in a while. Holy Hannah. Ooh, I do like that. I do like that. It's not a Cylon, but it'll do. I mean, that was not bad. Okay. I have a rule of not undocking naked. There we go. And let's rename it. Who was the most recent? Subber or... Oh, there you go. It's Raptor Orange. Hey, it's gonna be after you, my friend. May you die a glorious death. Change name. First of his name. Confirm. Circadian Seeker says, oh, the new scythe slash scimitar look is sick. Oh, let's take a look. I mean, there's been a bunch of art changes, so let's look at the scimitar show info. Yeah, that looks way better. The detail. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. All right. So we're going to go have some fun. Bye-bye. Yeah, the limit has been increased to like 6 participants. It's Empress's cohort. So if you literally look that up, I'll paste it in chat again. Aw, Eve music. I missed you. There we go.
Warp drive active.
You double click on them, go to freelance jobs. 5 total participants, 1 active participant. I have set no limit at least. Oh, interesting. Wait, what? So are there 5 people? I don't understand. But yeah, so even if you do a little bit of damage to me, you'll make some cash. 250 is 25,000 ISK per point of damage. I should have gone in something tankier. All right. You know what? Let's do that. What has 10k EHP? What's my EHP right now? It's gonna be tiny on this, right? 3.9k. Not sure. But I'm committed. It's too late. I'm committed. Okay, game music's a little loud. Hang on. Game music level. Let's bring it back a notch. Oh yeah. I love me a little bit of soundtrack. It's what brought me to Eve in the first place, aside from sci-fi. Alright, let's set a course for Tama. It's only 4 jumps. Let's go, if we can make it there. Alright.
Warp drive active.
And the gecko draw. So once I am dead, once this ship dies, once you collect the corpse that is worth 500 million, we'll draw the gecko, okay? Exclamation point RAF if you have not already. It's free. You don't have to be following. You don't have to be subscribed. This is purely community run. So let's see if we can... Okay, I need to sort my stuff here, actually. Hang on. Yeah, weapons. Hang on. While I still have cloak up. I'm gonna need this over here. No, I need this over here and that over there. There we go. And then, actually that, and then that. It's been so long. We'll turn auto reload off. Keep that ready to overheat anytime. And also that, and also the web. In case you didn't know, you can preheat. Just for those who've never really gotten into any fights.
Warp drive active.
Actually, I'll freaking just overheat everything, whatever. What's Let's go. Now, as for tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow I do have an appointment like smack middle of the day, so I will not be online until the afternoon. The afternoon, I'm going to take that time, those couple hours to fulfill my sponsorship agreement and to stream the Dominoes game for like 2 hours. I think it's an hour or 2. So I'll be able to do that tomorrow, knock that out. So it won't be an Eve day, but I'll be back on Thursday. And let's just continue on with this. For those who don't know, the long story short, let me see if I can find it. And I'm going to be very, 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 very blunt with you and on how this works. WeHype? No, not WeHype. I already have that turned on. Tangia, partner, Domino Dreams. Aha! Here we go. Game capture, filters. There we go. Close that just for a sec. Okay. Holy gate police, Batman. Oh, see, I love it when I... Yeah, that's not bad. That's nothing. Okay, let's go back to the travel tab. Tama, going in.
Warp drive active.
Let's see if anyone's in there. I mean, Tama used to be the hotspot. Now it's like Abazon or whatever. But Tama, Sujirento, all that jazz. Those are some old stomping grounds for some PvP. I've been amassing ships slowly at Jita 5 for some fleets for us so that no one has to pay anything for ships. Like, say if we do an ESS fleet or whatever. I've also been slowly amassing ships in Tama to get rid of my rust. Oh, geez. Okay, so yep. Alright, some stuff's under attack. Oh, God. Okay. You know what? No, let's, I changed my mind. Filters. Let's remove the... No. Turn that off. There we go. Okay. And I'll just move this over here. There we go. So we're still cloaked. And we are going to, since we're pointed at this general direction,
Warp drive active.
let's see if we get instantly popped or not. Woo! When in doubt, just stare straight ahead and see what you can align to. Alright, so got past the gate. We'll overheat freaking everything, more or less. Make sure it's not set to auto reload. Okay, good. Don't know what's up with this, but I'm getting out of here. I just wanted to get away. Wormhole V928. What the hell is that? Unstable wormhole deep in space. Okay, cool. Well, I'm just gonna stay in Tama overall. And checking D-scan. You know what? Let's move this and make D-scan a little bit bigger. Okay, anomalies. Let's go to small. See if we can find anyone. And go to local. There we go, local chat. Local chat is not busy. Kaldari citizen. Someone's pos batching, like solo pos batching right now. Okay, let's bring the range down to, well, let's say 1. 1 range. No. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Let's see if we can find a fight. Just quickly find a fight. Whilst we get ready to wrap things up here. And then we gotta find someone to raid. It's gonna be awesome. Awesome possum. Okay. That's sus. That's gotta be a battle venture. Someone's got a battle venture nearby.
Drive active.
Bon voyage, la bleue space beetle. Oh lord, no, it's just a state destroyer. Aw, murr. Oh fuck it, whatever. I need to shoot at something. No, it's okay. Anomalies. Let's try Q. Is it the RDA I want to go to? I'm not here for the warfare. I'm here for the pew pew. The immediate pew pew. If worst comes to worst, we'll do a 1v1 of the sun. Make it nice and easy for you. No scan. Okay, and then... Let's go check out the mining deposit. Damn, Captain Riker says, damn, when did Gecko prices top 250 mil? A while back, ages back. Yesterday they were just sub 300 mil. That's why I'm like, guys, get in the draw. There's the venture. There's the venture. I must. Aw, he warped away. Damn it. Aw, I just wanted to play. Okay. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I'm head over to, let's head to the sun. Actually, no, let's not go to the sun. Let's dock up for 1 second. Okay.
Warp drive active.
I got a little PSA. Dark Slider says they don't want that smoke. Can't say I've ever heard that one. That's smoke. At least I still got 4 spare geckos in my home station, not include the ones I have fit to my hangar. Geckos are my Eve retirement plan. I have like 40. Holy shite. Yeah, we were donated.
Accepted.
The community raffle was given like 20 geckos, so I've just been giving them away like hotcakes. So. Okay, so first thing, get repair quote, repair all the things. Great, awesome. Okay, this is just a little PSA. This has nothing to do, well, actually nothing to do with EVE Online. Camera's off and everything's off right now simply because I had a major system malfunction. Like I had to cold reboot really bad. All right, so I'm only going to do this really quick and only once today, and then that'll explain things. So for those of you who are looking to make some Plex on the side, or for anyone that's looking to get some gift cards in real life, like Visa, MasterCard, DoorDash, all that stuff, I do take on some sponsorships from Stream Elements. And what they do, so you see these, you know, like, hey, look at Domino Dreams and whatever. I pick games every now and again. I try to find like the ones that are easy to get through. So like, let me just show you what happens. What will happen is the higher levels that everyone achieves in these games. So say you beat level 2 in, I don't know, Raid Shadow Legends or whatever it is, 2, 3, 4. As people achieve or reach the achievements in these sponsorship deals, the streamer receives a little bit of cash, just a little bit, just it trickles in, right? But if you have enough people, it surmounts to quite a bit. And since they're free to play, what I do is I say, hey, if you guys want to make some extra Plex on the side and help me out and help yourself out with gift cards, partake in the sponsorships. Because at the end of the sponsorship, what'll happen is that I'll take a certain percentage of it and I buy Plex with it and I send it to you guys. I have you guys fill out a form at the end of every sponsorship with your in-game name, and it's secure and all that kind of stuff. And it's as simple as that. But you don't need to be actually playing just that one game. At any time, if you want to farm gift cards in real life, I know things are kind of tough out there. This is the reason why we joined the beta. We were asked, we were put into the beta. I'm going to show you what this looks like. This is just my little sellout moment, but you know what? It helps you and it helps me. So let me go here. Okay. Boom. If you were to click on that link over here, where was it? I had it somewhere. Oh yeah, here it is. That big block of text. If you click on that link, it's going to bring you to this page. Here, let's make it even bigger. This is the current sponsorship. Okay. So what happens is, you know what? What's this? Okay. Oh, cool. What happens is, as people install the game and beat the chapters or whatever it happens to be, it could be Star Trek Fleet Command or whatever, what happens is that the streamer gets a little bit of kickback, like it could be $1 here or $2 there, and the more people that participate, the more income will come in from that sponsorship, and it adds up over time. And so when I pick one, I try to pick one that, you know, that's it's easy to knock out the achievements, and they're free to play. You'd never have to pay for anything, etc. So when I've picked a sponsor, that's the Plex sponsor. So after they pay me like after a month, I take a certain amount, a good percentage of that, buy Plex, and I give it to you. I send it to you. But, and it's totally legal, it's not RMT, other Eve streamers do this. But if you yourself are looking to cash in on the rewards, this is in beta. This is legit this is an agreement with Stream Elements and Twitch. Okay, so you need to know this is legitimate. You're able to, depending on your region, you're able to cash in on your points. Like this is me barely trying at 46,000 grab tap points, like barely trying with games. So at 46,000, look, it's like I can get in Canadian easy a $60 PlayStation Store gift card, or an Amazon gift card, or an Apple gift card, or a DoorDash gift card, or Uber Eats, or in my case, I prefer to get virtual visas or virtual MasterCards, which I can use online to shop for groceries. I'm just saying, you can do, if you're hard up and you got nothing but time, you can definitely participate in any of the games that are under the streamer's profile. This is still in beta, but so far so good. And if you click on mine, you'll see the games that are available. And you'll see that there's like, there's a list of monthly points, like who's leading the team. And actually, Stream Elements, the developers of this, I had a 4-way conversation with them, and I told them, like, this is how I'm running it. It incentivizes people to participate because, hey, everyone needs Plex, and it's legitimate, and it's not RMT. And number 2, it actually helps people out in real life that are going through shit, like myself, where sometimes you're down on your luck. The world is an interesting place, and you know what? I could really use that $100 DoorDash gift card or that $100 Visa virtual gift card. But this is being released over multiple countries. More gift cards are coming over time. It's still in beta, but it's becoming more and more popular. So that's my plug for the day. I will be doing my due diligence because I did pick the sponsor. Let me just unhide there we go. I did pick Domino Dreams, and yeah. Basically, I put a form into Discord that everyone can, if you participate in this stuff, a secured form where you can provide me your in-game name, and then I'll see what max level or achievement you achieved, and then I'll send you the Plex. You don't have to be online. There's no chasing. There's none of that. So, one hand, you're helping the stream, you're helping me out directly. On the other hand, you're also gaining real life gift cards and also Plex as well. There you go. Whew, that's my sellout moment of the day. But Domino Dreams, so I'm going to be streaming that tomorrow because I do have an appointment in the middle of the day. And of course, for those who don't know, if you're looking to get into streaming and sponsorships through Stream Elements, they provide a certain budget. So for example, the more, if you pick a sponsorship, like say Domino Dreams, it's not one I would normally choose. I'd prefer to go with sci-fi, Star Trek, something more up our alley, or Marvel or DC. We have a lot of fun with that, especially when we can play together, right? For those who don't know, what happens is that you're offered a base rate. So say $30 just for accepting the sponsorship. Right? And then anything above that, so as people participate, it's 30 cents here, $1 there. It can amount to quite a bit, but the base rate, they increase the base rate based upon how many people actually participate. So like a big streamer, for instance, if they got a bunch of people playing, they can make $400 just for playing the game for like an hour or two. And then anything above and beyond that people have achieved, those achievements for the stream team or for the team, is additional income. So my deal, what I do is like, you help me out, I help you out. I actually buy a bunch of Plex, and sometimes some people end up with 600 Plex. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. I'm always trying to find a way to get more into your hands. So there's my little sellout moment, but hey, you know what? If you're like me and you're penny pinching sometimes, it doesn't hurt to, try a little thing on here or there. I haven't figured out which next game. I am deciding to not jump onto just any old thing Survivor 4. I'm gonna wait. This still has like a couple weeks on it. I'm gonna wait until like July. I'm gonna find one that has quite a bit of budget. That's more up our alley. That is more thematic. I mean, Domino Dreams is. It's not Marvel. It's not as fun as some other ones, I think, so, or thematic. There you go. No, I'm not dissing it. I'm just saying I want something more thematic. We have Star Trek Fleet Command and other things to do too. So I will line up a different sponsor, hopefully something more thematic for us nerds who like spaceships and comic books and all that jazz, for July. I'm not going to hop on to just any old sponsorship. So there you go. That said, let's go ahead and undock. Thank you for listening to all of that. I'm going to undock and hopefully find someone to fucking fight. As you can see, I've been stockpiling ships in Tama. There we go. All right. Had to do it. But yeah, so tomorrow, because I do have an appointment, I'll be coming back in the afternoon, and I'll do that prereq of the sponsorship of responsibility to stream it for like an hour or two. There we go. So your participation in any of these sponsorships literally does help keep the lights on. So thank you. I appreciate that. All right, let's try again. Find a fight. Let's find a fight. I want to start a fight. A scout. Let's go to a scout.
Warp drive active.
Apparently, Star Wars Battlefront 2 is getting quite the resurgence due to franchise hype for Andor Season 2. You know, I haven't seen Andor Season 1. Speaking of seasons, so Wheel of Time is canceled. Season 4. I feel very confused. Actually, I was really angry. I actually lost my... I was swearing something fierce when I found that out, because I got emotionally invested into it, into Wheel of Time in season 3, because they actually tried to rewrite themselves back into the books. So season 1, season 2 were like balls if you had read the books, and you're like, what are you doing? This is... all these main characters are not supposed to be going through these things. But season 3, they were trying to fix it, and they did. And it had a 97% approval rating on Amazon Prime. But they canceled it because like each episode is like 250 million, 250 million or so to produce. So I'm so angry. Espen Nab, hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. 07 to you. I'm just trying to find a fight, because my corpse is worth $500 million. I want to give it to someone. I tried to get into that, but hadn't read the books. Oh yeah, see, and that's the thing. Robert Jordan, like the Wheel of Time series is such an epic tale, and it's like 13 or 14 books, and it's absolutely amazing. So to see it visualized finally on screen was great, but they unfucked it in season 3 just a little too late. Just a little too late. 1v1. I'm just going to 1v1 at the sun. Their fault for doing a poor job in the first seasons. Yeah. Well, I also feel for them. Like, I like to look at both sides, benefit of the doubt and all that shit. In season 1, they were dealing with COVID and all that kind of stuff, right? So it's like, but it doesn't change the writing. They completely, for those who read the books, it was an insult. It was a slap in the face, the first 2 seasons. Absolutely. For those who are diehard fans like myself, who have read and reread or listened and re-listened to the book a bajillion times, it did nothing but piss me off. Until season 3, where they started to unfuck it. And, well, too little, too late. They messed it up. So, anyway, 1v1 at the sun. Anyone? Okay, let's preheat. Yeah, sure, let's preheat that. Let's just preheat it. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, but you're absolutely right. Jan Peter, you're absolutely right. Or Peter, you're totally right. So, how's it going? Looking for a fight before we log off. We're gonna raid someone. That's gonna be a bunch of fun. And as soon as I die, we're giving away a gecko. So let's get on it. Let's see if anyone actually shows up. If not, I'm just gonna go to the retriever, cargo, Excur. Oh, there's an Excur out there. If not, we're just gonna go to Abazon and blow up, and then hopefully someone figures out that they can have a corpse for $500 million. Okay, let's set Desto. Actually trying to actively die to give someone $500 million isk. Because my corpse is worth $500 million right now on an opportunity. Let's go to here. Does that include? No. You know what? Let's go back to Jita for a sec, or towards Jita. Like nothing. Not a nibble at 1v1 at the sun, because this is where the old school people used to do some PvP, I guess. Yeah, the bounty is to destroy and take the body, but still. They're that green note. jump into the wormhole J10 and 1612. We'll fix that dying part. So if I do Seppuku's Void, no. Like I really actually want to fight. Oh, Lord Almighty. Freelance job. If we go back to the freelance job, Empress's Cohort. That's the name of the corporation. Oops, sorry, hitting the wrong button here. Not bookmark. Control V. No, what the? No! God damn it. Clipboard. Windows. Work with me. Technically, it is freelance job. 1 active participant, 5 total. So you can click accept. So look for this corporation, Empress's Cohort. Go to their opportunities tab when you show info them. You'll see 1 opportunity, and it says there's available to earn 250 mil for if you damage me at if you do 10,000 damage to me. Well, my ship doesn't have that EHP, but you can still make 25,000 ISK per point of damage. Now, if you scroll down, it says contribution method, damage capsuleers. So that's the it says it's a combat soldier fortune opportunity. Any location, anywhere, any ship, as long as you're killing me, right? And you have to be at least 14 days old. Your character, your target is Raph about it, and you link to my stream. I appreciate that. Extra income. Okay, wait with that. Wait, sorry. You should duel them or wait to be in low sec or null sec before engaging. As in high sec, Concord will be against you. Extra income. Bring me their frozen corpse and I'll pay you 500 million. Note, AWOXing is okay. Basically is what they put in there. So, I mean, you're gonna do what you're gonna do, right? I'll keep the corp name down here just so that no one has any confusion. And we can duel. I'll just go back to Jita. I'm gonna go back to Jita and then like head to the sun or something and we can duel. Or just come out of station and then duel. I don't know. The extra is if you get the kill in game. That's right. But there's that extra if that mention show info. Like you may not be able to finish the job itself for 10k damage, but it literally says extra income. This is manually written in. Manually. Bring me their frozen corpse and I'll pay you 500 million. So if you get my corpse and you send it to so and so, they're gonna send you 500 million. That's the way I read it. I'll give you 249. I could use the ISK. Do not get me wrong. I could really use the ISK, but I'm not selling my space body. I mean, it's bad enough we already have an emote that I made of my actual dead body once. That's enough. Here, have that. Can you send me 249 mil? That'd be great. You can have this. It's dangerous out there. Don't go outside alone. I'm kind of sad. No 1v1s at the sun in Tama. Should have gone to Abazon.
Drive active.
That's the point. The bounty was written on more than one interpretation. Exactly. Exactly. What happens if I accept myself? Could I kill myself? Can I just go boom myself? Hang on. Hang on. I know you're coming to kill me, but I need to test something after this. Because if I accept my own bounty, seppuku, let's go. But no, I'm in a dram right now, so let's a Jita Sun, Jita 4-4, fuck it. I'm just gonna 4-4.
Warp drive active.
How you deliver your body? Well, actually, it would kind of make sense. Since if you were to take a look at it, you can just, if you were to look at the opportunity and then take a look. Hang on, show info. Go to the opportunity. Oh, too active. Oh shit. you see, it tells you who the creator was. So I imagine you would just contract the body to so-and-so. This is just a bonus for the lulz, right? So there you go. Hunting down the streamer. All right, I'm in Jita, outside of Jita 4-4. Throw me a duel, or tell me to go to the sun, wherever you're at. Yeah. Exactly. If no one wants half a bill, I'll just self-destruct. Then I'll send him my own corpse, and I'll collect the 500 mil. Here, let me get closer to Jita 4-4 here. Oh, someone's KOS here. And again, big shout out to those of you who have been clipping the stream. I've been going over the clips. I had no idea there were so many clip jobs of crazy shit that happens on stream. So thank you for that. That's free social media. I'm trying to expand the channel to YouTube and like all over the place and get us a podcast going, interviewing corporations and people and all that kind of stuff. So big plans, not enough time. Oh, did we get a follow? Koala Mar, nice name. 070, welcome to the Riff Raff Army. All right, who said they were coming for me? Who said they were coming for me? Was that the Kosho? Ah, the Kosho. Where are you at? Where are you at, buddy? This is like free ISK. Unfortunately, a lot of people are at work right now and they can't participate in this, so. Okay, we're at 07. Here, let me get my... You can't... I wonder if my camera works yet. Normally my camera works, but it's, I had a critical failure. Like, my computer crashed, so my OBS is all messed up. So tomorrow, like I said, there'll be the appointment, so we will not be on Eve. I will be doing the sponsorship bit tomorrow afternoon, and then Thursday is going to be THJ Thursday. So if at any time... Normally I stream Eve like 5 days a week, but if at any time I'm playing a different game, which will be the case on Thursday, I'll be playing some Evercrack. I always have a silent ISK draw happening, no matter what game I'm playing if it's not Eve. Alright, so there you go. Just so you know. Is it what? A shot slap out in the grocery store with the wife. Oh, he's still there. Wow, you're tuning in from the grocery store. Oreos. Get her some Oreos. Yes. Oreos. Good jump clone Gina on my alt account, but nah, that's fine. You know what? If I have to seppuku, it's... Or we can... You know what? You know, if no one's available and everyone's at work, this still has 6 days on it. We can just let this ride. We can just let this ride. We can totally just let this ride. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dock up. The Kosho, I'm not sure how far out you are, but I'm gonna get into a different ship. Because I was actually gonna try hard on PvP. Let's go... what the hell's bait? It's going to be an epic arc. Yeah, there should be an epic arc for... You know what? I need something with enough EHP. Oh, let's see. What do I have? What's poop? Oh, I have a hauler. is my 85 the poop? My space poop? Oh, see, it's not as black as it used to be. It's been updated. Show info. No, not that. Let's check the fitting. 8.1. Fuck, I need something more. Okay, I need something more substantial. Or we fit it with some more plates or some shit. Intact armor plates. Yeah, let's look up. I need to cover that 10. Intact armor. Let's do it. Okay. How much? Attributes, volume, 20. Ugh. That's not what I'm looking for. What am I looking for, guys? That's salvage. What am I looking for? I'm looking for higher EHP. Come on, Raph. Use your brain. You've only got 400 and some odd fits. 477 fits to choose from. without dropping a bajillion ISK. What would be the cheapest high EHP? Yeah, some of these go back to like 2012. A Mauler, yeah, that could be a case. Do I have a Mauler fit? Fuck, I have so many fits. Does anyone X up if you've got to clean up your fit list? Jesus. What's that? Oh, it's a Tristan. Interest retrust. 470. I need to go through these. These are so old. I mean, if I had the cash, I would definitely just take an Orca out, but I don't. So my shoe, Saber, Chronos, maybe? No, absolutely not Chronos. That's 1.2 bill. Fuck that. Just had a brain fart. Retriever. Half or more of my Proteus fits don't work because the T3 chain is however many years ago. Oh, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the Proteus. P-R-O-T. Prot. Oof. 244 mil. That's a lot of ISK. Skills. Attributes. No, we need a hauler. I need a, you know what? I need a squall. That's probably what I should do. Let's go for a squall. Isn't blowing up Astros your thing? Yeah, but no, I'm looking to fulfill 10k EHP. Or just explode 2 ships. Harry Carey, right? Mauler. Do I have any Mauler fits? Oh, I do have a Mauler. I actually have a Mauler fit? Whew. Simulate. 67,000. Shit. Let's see. This is I don't even know how old this fit is. Oh my god. I think this fit's like 10 years old. Yeah, using a Mars ship with armor plates. You're absolutely right. If this stays at... No, there's no way. There's no way this is only 53 mil. All right, fuck it. Doing it. Doing it. Doing it. Let's have some fun. I do exploration, so I can sell some of my exploration stuff so to make up for the cost. We did pick up like 90 mil in Explo the other day, just casually. So Mauler, baller Mauler. Assemble ship. Oh, the MTU. Yeah, good point. Yeah. Let's get rid of the MTU. Actually, we don't need we don't need a whole lot, let's be honest. And oh, our THX moment. I forgot about that. See, it's been so long. Wow. Jesus Christ, that's loud. Let's bring it down a bit. It's the new model. Remember, there's been a bunch of updates for the new models, all right? So here, actually, it's a perfect one to use. Baller Mauler. All right. Let me just look at it naked. I'm not show info. Fuck Raph. Let's go here. By itself, we're just gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna. it's over 10k EHP. Perfect. Empress's cohort. Let me just double check this one. Down to streamer. It's 10,000 damage. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna commit seppuku unless the Kosho shows up. This looks, wow, that looks pretty good. All right. Never undock naked though. That's kind of my thing. Show info. What am I doing? God. This is when I know I need to log off. It's when my brain starts blanking out. Ooh. I am kind of... I did like the 21st anniversary skins. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, Baller Mauler. Let's go. All right, it's on. We're gonna name it after who was the latest Raptor Orange. Second of his name. I named my ships after most recent subscribers, so let's go with XX. There you go, Orange. Second of his name. May you die well, Seppuku. Undog. So now we're going to find out what that looks like. We're going to see... Let's find out. I mean, we got to play with the expansion, right? So I have this. I have accepted the opportunity. So what happens if I damage myself for 10,000? Do I make 250 mil? Let's find out. Control B1. All right. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that. We don't need this. Hey, who's... Oh, well, hello, Velator. All right. Or Velator. All right, let's go here.
Warp drive active.
You know what? I shouldn't even... I'm just going to hang out by this guy over here. Oh, damn, it already warped off. You know what? The sun looks cool. Let's go to the sun. Wait, is it an orange? I can't remember what kind of sun it is. Let me look around. Where's the sun? I'm supposed to be able to find the sun, but I can't find it. Oh, there it is. You mean that blinding light? Yeah. Let's go there.
Warp drive active.
We're gonna send her off. Oh yeah. Let's see what happens. I mean, we gotta test it. We gotta test it. This is part of Legion. We are Legion. Look at that. Look at the freaking engravings here, man. Oh, the detail. Splooge. Okay, anyway. Self-destruct. Yes. Okay, let's see what happens. You're doing toast yourself like the BSG to the sun. Get toast. Fucking toasters. So let's see if it actually does count. If I'm able to do damage to myself and make it count for the opportunity. That's what we're going to find out, Circadian Seeker. We have no idea. There's only one way to find out. Like, I can't damage myself. Like, I know what you're saying. Like, if I bomb myself, sure. But I want to see what the Harry Carry does first. Like, Seppuku does first. And then we'll see. Oh, thank you in Raw and Ogaken in the Raft Battle channel for answering Jekyll's question. Nice fits for L3 missions. Appreciate that. So, we'll see. We'll see. Unless someone wants to engage me right now at the sun. That's fine too. I'm happy with whatever. I've got literally nothing fit on this. It just looks pretty from last year's skin. That's the 21st anniversary skin, by the way. It's a blurple. But so there are some things that will require some tweaking. Obviously, there's some things are not working as intended. It's an expansion day, right? But all things considered, I mean, seems pretty stable. Everything looks good. We've gone over everything I could think of. But first, we got to experiment and see if we can break it. And see if we can... This probably will not work. This probably will not work. Okay, so I got my insurance. Does not count. All right, cool. Which makes sense. I have to bomb myself. Okay, so you can't do that. All right, let's go back. I was just linking a sigil for... Don't use that for L3 missions. What, the Tater Tot? The Drake? Or are you talking about the passive shield regen? Oh. So, I really didn't personally expect self-destruct to work at all. I just wanted to see if it would, like, if there was the off chance, just to see. That's fine by me. It's no big deal. It's a beautiful ship anyway. And we got a chance to show off its new prettiness. Alright, now let's go back. Let's pick up another Mauler. How muchy? 17 mil. Yeah, way freaking cheaper. Baller Mauler. Well, since no one has killed me, and everyone's at work or busy or in the grocery store or couldn't be bothered, I'm gonna go ahead and draw the gecko in like 2 minutes, and then I guess we'll just keep this open. So there you go, Empress's cohort. They've got a job. If you want to, if you want to make an easy half bill, find me, kill me, and send them my body. There you go. All right. Now I'm just gonna open up another tab, just while we're here, and to see who can re-raid. Let me go to Twitch. Who can re-raid today? Again, so sorry about the disconnects. I don't know. I know you guys are waiting in the wormhole, but I have to get there first. Jesus. I love you guys. Let's see. Who do I know that's online? Hey, Enterprise. You know what? I want to raid Enterprise. He's a cool cat. So when you raid this guy, he's playing Star Citizen, but whatever. He has a drum set. He's a musician. And whenever you raid him, he like for real plays the drums. We're going to do that. You're more than welcome to go to like another Eve person. That's fine after, but we're going to raid him after this. So let's do the draw. And he's just a hell of a personality. Hell of a personality. I past year and some odd, I've been rating Eve people nonstop. The one viewer guy, or the person going for partner, or the fellow streamers, all good. Now I'm just kind of diversifying a little bit in terms of rating personalities and people like that like to drop the F-bombs and are just pretty cool. So we're gonna do that. But first things first, let's just get the gecko taken care of. Alright, so we're gonna raid him. And if anyone is curious as to next time we're online, I always do a live shout out on Discord, so feel free to join Discord or hang out with us. There's random stuff going on in there, skin comparisons, you know, the whole nine yards. Again, like I said, I will not be playing Eve on Thursday, so anytime I'm not playing Eve, I still run a draw in the background for 100 million ISK, if you're ever just looking for some easy way to make some ISK while I'm not playing the Eves. But, you know, I've streamed 1,500 hours of Eve-ish in the past year, so I'm thinking, you know what? A little change once in a while can't hurt. Let's see here. Who's that? Who's that? Freaky Dish! Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Alright, let's go ahead and pick a winner for the gecko. For those who are following, there is a raid emote, and there's a Deadpool emote as well. And a Riff Raff Army emote, if you're following. I think the Deadpool is like a hello or a hype. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But we also do have a text-based raid call, which is Riff Raff Army Best Army. All right. So copy that, and then we're going to raid him. And we're going to watch some guy play some killer drums. All right. And I'm going to try to fix my computer because everything broke in OBS. All right. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I got a cracked order. Are you here? Don't go anywhere, guys. We don't know if they're here yet. If they are here, excellent. If they're not, then we re-roll. Because it did take a while. It did take a while. So, and if you're not into Discord or whatnot, if you want to know when we're next online, or when I'm next online, or if I'm doing a collab thing, just slap the follow button, and you'll know when I'm on. But we always have community draws and always up to no good. And it's always good times. And mildly inappropriate language I may or may not have been known to use. If you're okay with that, that's awesome. Might be out getting that crack fixed. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Okay. Well, Alright, I'm gonna make this a faster reroll. I hate rerolling really fast, but I do have to jet. So I've got a Maximo Kaku. Hey, Kaku! As in the physicist? Kaku? Maximo Kaku? Astrophysicist, I guess I should say. Yeah, unfortunately, we had a disconnect. We had a complete meltdown on the computer. Is Maximo Kaku, if you are here, I need your in-game name. And then we can raid. And for everyone else, for everyone who is tuning into Eve streams for the drops, just so that you know, for this expansion, there will be 5 drops, each of them taking 2 days. Okay, so this is day 1. Now, the same drop is gonna be for tomorrow, and then after that, it's gonna be a different drop. Okay. He took it to the Mac or is watching Max. Oh, jeez. All right. Well, I mean, I'm just trying to give away a gecko. No, this is the thing about when you set, if you're streaming, when you set I'm going to go ahead and give this away once I die or once something occurs and that thing does not occur. So there you go. Let's just pick another one. I got a Captain Riker. I know he's got it. I know if he walked away, I swear to God, I'm going to lose my mind. There you go. Okay, congratulations. Oh, Jesus. And again, if anyone's looking to join the Hunt for Raph, oh my God, there's 4 people and in total 8 participants. Go for it. Look up Empress's cohort. You can find my body. It's gonna be good. He shoots, he scores. Just for transparency, I always do these things live, so let's find a gecko. We still have 8 of them. I am not going to send you all of them, that's for sure. Stick around. We're going to go ahead and raid a really cool cat. Split the stack by 7 and do not send him 8 by accident. Let's throw in a couple BPCs. You don't have a Hulk BPC. Yeah, I got so many BPCs to give away and medium miasma skins and we have small skill injectors. So yeah, so we're good. We're good for the next while. All right, Uraf, you win. Thank you to everyone that has donated towards the stream today to give away stuff. We gave away 1,000 Plex, 1,030, and all sorts of stuff. And we chewed through the notes for Legion. And it's mighty interesting. So happy Legion Day. Congratulations to Captain Riker. And we are going to go ahead and if you are following, like I said, you'll have access to some kind of Deadpool emote. I think maybe even Pika Surprise, I'm not sure. But use whatever emotes you can when we raid this gentleman. He is the fucking tits. Let me just make sure he's online before I raid into an empty room by accident. Let me just check his stream, see if he's online. He is just so cool. All right. All right, everyone, I'm out of here. It's been an honor and a pleasure. 07 to all of you. Thank you to those who have been clipping stuff as we expand our empire into multi-streaming, and slowly but surely we'll have a podcast going and all sorts of fun stuff, but one day at a time, 07 to all of you. Fly safe or fly dangerously. Let's raid Enterprise. He's playing Star Citizen, but he's also a cool cat. I want to see him play the drums. Let's go. All right, let's raid this guy. So I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon if you want to tune in for the sponsorship stuff. Otherwise, I'll be back on Thursday. 07, enjoy Legion. Raid now, motherfucker. Let's do it.